Hello, everyone. Zion here back with another gameplay commentary review. Today is going to be on the Cartoon Network Studios Shunter Icon headquarters. So, if you're not, please like, subscribe. I have another one on the Snow White picture leaks as well. So, Cartoon Network Studios to Shunter Iconic headquarters. Cartoon Network Studios will reportedly and sadly be shuttering its iconic headquarters this August as the team at the studio merge into one place together with Warner Brothers Animations. The animation studio was first formed in Burbank, California in 2000s and has been since the production home since most notable Cartoon Network history, from Dexter's Laboratory to Powerpuff Girls, Johnny Bravo and Adventure Time, Steven Universe, and more. Although the news of Cartoon Network Studios closing the door on its iconic building was not revealed in official capacity, an announcement came from the former general manager of Cartoon Network Studios, Brian Miller, who has shared the following about the notice that vacate the Cartoon Network Studios building on August 1st, with fans on Twitter. Sadly, this building will no longer be CNS. Sorry. From what I've been told, everyone will be out by August 1, all moving together to Warner Brothers building as one animation unit. Farewell to CNS as it was. The news has been commented on by the Powerpuff and Foster Some Imaginary Friends creator Greg McCracken as such. Is Cartoon Network shutting down? When CN was told that we're opening a studio as Unicorn, Warner Brothers External Samurai Jack, Gendy Trovitsk, and I'll pick up the building, make the design suggestions, wanted for the interior workspace. So honestly, to say that I helped the building. It's sad to see it go. Needless to say, it's been a major hit to those who worked closely on Cartoon Network Studios, as those fans has been inspired by all of their projects to come from and all over the last few decades. With the studio merging with Warner Brothers Animation, it has yet to be fully revealed what this mean for the overall project, that fans will continue to see their staff involved. Warner Brothers Discovery has made a contracted effort to highlight the fact that they are now focusing on more animated projects in the future, especially those for Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. And the closing of the major studio like this will feel like a loss. How do you feel that Cartoon Network Studios is building and shutting its doors? Let us know. Yeah, so this all the articles will be down below as well. But yeah, this is actually I say it wouldn't be. It's more of a loss, but only time will tell. And yes, I'll also have the articles down below. So our next one is going to be on uh, the whole Disney thing. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. So, uh, okay, so let's begin. At first, the first set of photos for Disney's live action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remake are disastrous as expected. Yay, diversity. We all knew this was going to happen. Although through Disney is likely looking for a hit to help to repair their cinematic reputation in the wake of their recent output. Recently leaked photos from the set of their upcoming Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs suggest that the live-action remake is well on its way to be yet another box office disaster. Man, Disney, Bob Iger, and others are very out of touch. They know that Disney is losing, or should I say, hemorrhaging money, and yet they still make these idiotic moves. obtained by the UK production company Click News Media and shared by local news outlet the Daily Mail on July 14th. The photos provide an audience of the first glimpse at Disney's Princess Seven, the princess and the seven iconic companions. Though the Snow White and Jonathan, the Robin Hood as character replaced for Prince, or the Prince can be also seen in the photos are being portrayed by standing in one another. Wow. Depicting the film's core set protagonist walking through the fields. On the most noticeable aspect of the behind the scenes shots is the fact that the so called Seven Dwarfs are anything but, rather than now a suitable diverse in appearance, with their heights running the gamut from singular to actual little persons, to that being the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise star Martin Kluba and various average human size. Oh boy, this is going to this is honestly going to be another box office disaster indeed. You know dang well Disney's going to do this. They're going to do what they normally do. But the article continues. And the further of this visual diversity extends to the group's traits, and such as their skin color and gender, rather than being a uniform group of white male dwarves, a shared attribute formed by their origins of the German folklore. Snow White's savior is also included to be a black man and a woman. Oh yay! Through the cast that's listing the group of Mary Foster dwellers have yet been revealed, such as thus confirmed that the aforementioned Will Kibble will be playing Grumpy, while actresses Doja Gifts will make her cinematic debut as one of the black female newcomers, Maple. Well, who the hell is this person? A notable these changes to the original fairy tale source material promoted by the public's criticism leveled towards the film's production as by the X-Men Days of Future Past, starring Peter Dinklage, sharing his thoughts on the titular host of a podcast in January 22nd. The actor explained, well, it's really progressive to a cast with literally no offense to anyone, but I see I was a little taken back by their proud to cast a Latina actress as Snow White, as you're still telling the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So, taking a step back and look at your doing, and continued to make no sense to me, because you're progressive in a way that you're still making effing backward stories of the Seven Dwarfs and living in a cave. What the F are you doing, man? End quote. I have done nothing to advance this cause in my soapbox than the actor. Yeah, so that's what Peter Dinklage said about the changes that's happening. Quite frankly, I, I see where he's coming from. I really do. I don't know what the studios is. I don't know what the studio that is Dinklage ultimately asserted, but they're so proud of of that, and all the respect to the actors and people thought they were doing the right thing. I'm just like, what are they doing? Responded directly to the actors' complaints just a day after the episode was published. Disney informed both Dinklage and the public via statement that The Hollywood Reporter ordered to avoid reinforcing stereotypes on the original animated film. We're taking a different approach to these seven dwarf characters and as consulting members of the dwarfism community. The Disney show is set to release next year on March 2022. So yeah, you know what's gonna happen? This is all gonna come crashing down on their faces, and yeah, and when it does, they're going to win. whine and complain the usual playbook. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Zarman is out of here. See you in the next one.